Have we considered that maybe humanity are with Mother Sphere? Maybe Mother Sphere was a weapon to defeat the androids? Maybe humanity were behind the ethnic cleansing mentioned in that newspaper article from way back in like episode 3 of this series? Or 2? I think it was 3. It was 3. It was 2. Was it 2? Was it 3? It was 3. Maybe they sent Eve. Maybe...
Just as I thought. Groups of survivors were set up here. From the looks of it, this place has been abandoned for a long time.
Abandoned by
then
whom?
Why do I feel warm?
Well, let's take a look around.
Maybe you feel warm because it feels homey. This is going to be another chapter of the erotica that we've been occasionally locating. Nope, Z's diary. It's already been 7 years since I hid here from the monsters. This place is no longer safe, but there's nowhere else to go. We're going to end up dying here. I heard a rumor about a city where survivors are hiding. If only I could go there. It's not that great. It's a desert. It's run by some kind of creepy cult. I wouldn't advise it. I think I like this new theory we're working on. Humanity escaped the planet, left behind the Naytiba to wipe out the androids. But we also have androids like Eve that we send to do missions for us, but she's only programmed with like the bare minimum of information she needs to get her task done. We could be wrong though. What have we got? Please tell me you don't need me to go find a passcode somewhere. Apparently we already have. A, B, K, B, D, B. So we got some sonic grenades. Pretty much that's all we got. We got a ton of the darn things. You know, those things that we use oh so much of. Where did Mother Sphere's grace go? It's all lies, 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 lies. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it. But I don't know what the lie is, because I can't figure out what the truth is. The two go together. Extreme nano element.
I think someone slept here.
That's an interesting observation. They are beds.
Sweet dreams.
Maybe this is one of them. No need to fear death. Death is just the beginning of the journey to become one with Mother Sphere. Nonsense. It's a load of bull. We were left to die on Earth. There is no journey after that. When we die, that's it. End of story. Okay, Mr. r/Reddit atheist. Alright, maybe go clean out your greasy neckbeard and go find some grass to touch, alright, pal? Jeez.
You said this was a piano, right?
Yeah. Music was an invaluable source of comfort for people here.
An interesting observation, considering you didn't even know that people lived here moments ago. How do you know they didn't hate the piano and people were forbade from playing it?
Is this a water bottle?
Alcohol!
No. This is the last gift that God ever thought to give us. Oh, Bacchus.
Okay. Interesting observation. Ooh, ooh.
What's this?
That's called a guitar. It's an instrument ancient people played to try to attract mates.
That's an interesting way of phrasing it. It's missing a couple of its little tuning knobs. Unless it's like a 4-string guitar, but I think you can actually kind of see. Yeah, look, you can see the outline of where they used to be. That's good, I like that. It's a great touch. Have we found all there is to find here? Got the nano elements. Think we've inspected everything worth inspecting. Kind of found all the interesting hidden little bits of lore and whatnot. Time to carry on out of here. There's stuff upstairs. Oh, there's like a full encampment upstairs. That's good. We need that right now. Is it a... It's not a supply-style encampment, which is unfortunate. WB Pump, revive some places, kill in combat. Those are cool. We never use them. We probably should. They would have made some of the boss fights where we were like right on the cusp of being able to make it. Decent crafting nanosuit's good. They would have made that like a lot easier. But also every time we used one would have felt like failure to me. You know, I would have regretted its use, no doubt. Extreme polymer material. What's going on up top here? Nano elements. This is interesting.
This is...
It's a place to honor the dead. They're still waiting for the salvation Mother Sphere promised them.
Damn.
I want to send the memories left here to Mother Sphere. That's where they belong.
I'll help.
Was that General Rex?
Me too, me too.
Thank you, both of you.
What is this? Fusion cell! Use to activate fusion drives. Interesting position for a fella to be dead in. Jake's speech. We struggled so hard to survive even when family or friends died. We fought without giving in. We can now see the end in sight. We're exhausted. Our will to fight is all gone. Now it's time to end this pain, this sorrow, this despair. Poor fella. Okay, I was waiting for something to come up on the screen there, but it's just SP. Which is good. Yeah, getting closer to another level. Chapter of Trial 1B. Dear Mother in the heavens, please forgive all of our sins. Take us in your arms and lead us not to temptation. It's almost a Bible verse. You're basically nearly there. 99% of the way. Okay, activate the camp. I don't know why we're putting it off. I like the teddy bear. Hold on, can we inspect that real quick? Come on, game. Don't do me like this. I can very clearly see that we can in fact inspect it. Probably because we bumped it.
Doll without an owner.
It's old, but it smells nice.
Are you sniffing
Curious
it?
thing to say.
I'm with you, Adam. That is an odd statement. Maybe she likes the smell of children. It's unfortunate. Kind of weird. Much like the president, though. Carrying on. To be fair, we don't know that Biden likes the smell of children. He also sniffs adult hair, so he might just like the smell of hair in general. Women. Specifically women. Of any age, really. Which is, I don't know if that's better or worse, really. Come here, fella. I know that I saw enemies around this corner, so we should probably be a little bit more weary. Yeah, well, they're a ways off, so I think we're fine. Drone upgrade module. Nice. They're throwing these things at us at this point, which I appreciate. I sort of thought this was all going to lead to the same place, but it sort of looks like it's just a dead end with nowhere to go. Interesting. So we got to go back out now? I guess this is only ever meant to be a short stop off. And then... Oh, wait, no, we have the fusion cell now. That's right, we found that inside. Okay.
We escaped.
Is it, what direction is that thing facing right now? Well, now we know.
Matryoshka doll.
A matri what now? What are you saying?
It's a Russian thing. You wouldn't get it. I don't know why Eve gets it. It's not something you would expect Eve to know about. I wonder, I think I've posited this question before. Is that the correct use of the word posited? I think you posit theories. I don't know if you posit questions. I guess I've asked this question before, but what makes different Naytiba, you know? Like, what dictates that you're going to be a weird sluggy one, as opposed to one of these more sort of Cretaceous ones? What are the rules and stipulations involved with Naytiba creation, one wonders. What is this? Got ourselves a stuffed animal. Does it know that I'm here? Is that why it's making all that noise? You'd like to think that from up here you could kind of just move about freely and not have to worry about them. Okay, so this has got to lead around to here. No traps from the looks of things, but again, they can come busting through the walls at any point. Or just appear out of nowhere and sneak up behind you. We know that too. Is that stuff gonna fall down there? Concerning. Can I sneak up on this thing? Is that possible? Nope. No, I can't. And now I'm just surrounded. The guy behind me is still behind me. You know what? There you go. Let's focus on this guy here. I feel like, all things considered, he's still the bigger threat compared to the little fellas. I was right. Can't deny that. Use a WB pump to revive instantly. No. No. We're not about that life. We'll take it on the chin. It's not that big a deal. It's not. We'll be okay. It's just slightly injured our pride more than anything. If there's one thing I've learned about injured pride, Said it only really matters if you're a lion. And that's among the dumbest things I've ever said. Probably not the dumbest, but it's up there. Here's a question. Oh, geez. I was facing the wrong direction. I think it just occurred to me. Thought I was facing the other way. Okay. If I blow these up, will it create a passageway through here? Like a passageway? Or a pathway, even?
Good. We secured a way out.
Well spotted, Adam. So now we can make our way back anytime we need to. So if we need to flee in terror, or if we die and we gotta come back, also we can get up here. Which means that we can do this. Nice. And then from there, we can come over here and do this. Nice. And then, you know what? We got enough beta energy. We'll do this. There we go. Nice. And you know what? That almost just about defeated this thing, but not quite. If you kill it right as it's spitting one out, I guess it just dissipates. It ceases to exist, which is good. We've got to be getting close now to Crazy Mary. And Taki, because we're pretty sure that's what we're actually heading towards is Taki. That's a theory that I can stand by pretty firmly. One, Crazy Mary's down here, because she's not been at the Kroger for a while now, and this is the only place it's reasonable for her to be. And also, two, second theory, definitely they got Taki hooked up to a machine down here or something. And they're doing something Taki related to her. It's awful, whatever it is. We're not sure about the exact details. Lovely. I hate these stupid things. Hey, you know what? I just realized, though, when we defeat the little ones, do they all drop SP, or do we get SP for fighting them all? It doesn't look like it. I was gonna say, because if so, then obviously we want to just stand there and just farm them, because this is like the easiest thing in the world to just keep farming the little fellas. Ooh, controller's going crazy. See, I'm actually doing my effort to let you know. I think we saw her earlier from the other side. Or I'm crazy. So this will go to body core, right? Or is it going to be another beta? Because we've determined they're definitely... It's another beta, okay. I guess they are set in stone and they don't just flip-flop back and forth. I guess the game realized at this point that our beta cores would be behind our burst energy. And that would bother some of us in the audience, right? Some of us playing would be disturbed by that difference. So they're trying to get us caught back up. Catherine's Testament. The scheming has stopped. Sorry, screaming. Everyone is dead. The undercrew is no more. I guess that was the final survivor of all that? I'm trying to see if I can see up there. Well, that's sort of a tragic ending to the undercrew. It's what we anticipated. The screaming stopped, though. Is getting turned into a Naytiba horrible experience? We have to acknowledge that most of the ones that we found down here are dead bodies that are then later taken over and turned into Naytiba. Is that the process? Do they have to kill you first? If so, why screaming? You think they just get it done with quickly? I mean, every time one of these things has killed us, aside from the fighting, you know, because we do fight back, gosh darn it. We put in our best foot forward. What is this? What is this insect? Come here, you. Are you a termite? You look like a termite. Not again. They'll have these scouts, these termite scouts, and they've got little wings. And they fly around and they try to find places for new nests, and that's what that was, and it's dead now, so. I had termites a few years ago. Fortunately, not the kind that get inside your walls and you have to tint your whole house. They're like, what do they call them? Subterranean? Or maybe just terranean termites. I can't remember the exact term. But they actually live in the ground outside, and then during the day crawl, well, in shifts, they crawl into your walls, eat the wood, and then carry back to the nest underground. A lot easier to deal with, because you basically just have to spray the base of your house all the way around. Unless they've been there for a while, and then you gotta rebuild your walls. But take no risks, right? Take no risks, and then also do this. Okay, I don't know what I'm hacking and slashing at here. We gotta be close. Is this it? We saw at the base of one of these towers, kind of looking like GLaDOS hanging down from the ceiling, was Taki. We're assuming... Oh, we have no control over this descent? I guess we do. If you halt it. Is there anything up there? Alright, it looks like we're good. Alright, we'll go back to this, but we'll do it properly this time. Yeah, alright. We gotta be close. Are we looking for a way to open this door? Hold on. Hold on, we're gonna miss out on a bit of gold. That's exactly what it was. I feel like we've been down here for hours. I mean, we have. That's a silly statement. We have been down here for hours, but it feels like many, many hours compounded one on top of the other. It's been eons since we left town.
Over there. It looks like this old generator still works.
Possibly. It looks like there's some bodies over there that are all going to wake up and try to fight us. Sam's resignation. We were abandoned. We're all going to disappear. Everything will be lost. There's no point in struggling. Face it, the only way out of fear and despair is death. My brother, have you ever considered the loving embrace of Christ? Come on now, buddy. I mean, you know what? I don't know if there's any place in heaven for androids now that I think about it. That might be an abomination. Now, actually, you know what? I'm making that call right now. Okay.
Things like this.
Who's coming to life?
You've never seen movies? This is a classic trope.
Don't lampshade this, okay? That just makes it worse what's about to happen. We're about to have to fight a whole bunch of people on our way down. But look at what I found before then! What have we here? Is that just a bunch of gold? It is a ton of gold! Rightfully so. Can I not just hop down there? I guess not. I guess there's no fun in that. I probably should do the thing properly. Nothing around here to find, right? Nothing around here we're gonna be missing out on? All these guys are gonna come to life. It's gonna be a gauntlet. I'm ready. Send me on my way. I need to get some kind of top-down view of everything here. This is not top-down view, it's more like a corner view. But we know what's happening. We gotta be ready to strike as soon as they start to drop in. What if they come from behind? They won't. Just gotta pay attention, we gotta stay calm. We're heading into the mouth of madness here. Son of a gun, this is where it's gonna happen, isn't it? Okay, I see what they're doing. Do I have any beta energy? Okay, hold on. No, stop him. Stop him. Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. Oh no! One stuck past! One stuck past and I didn't notice it! Okay, that's okay. Gonna go ahead and take care of him. There's another one behind me, I think. Okay, there's him taken care of. Gosh darn it. Should we just let it happen? Should we? Because if we defeat them all, then it'll be just back to fighting this stupid thing. Then again, it's already almost dead. So maybe this will get it? It didn't. Gosh darn it, we've gotten ourselves into a tight spot. Get out of there. Take the heals. Take... I said take the heal. It's okay. Where the heck are we relative to where we need to be? And how many stupid things do I need to fight to get back? Hopefully not too many. Things don't respawn when you... Oh, they absolutely do respawn when you die. You know what? Doesn't matter. Because you know what we're going to do? We're going to run past them. We're going to run past all of them. It actually looks like that's the only one down here that respawned. I guess all of the other ones were story enemies, all of these guys. And that's okay. This is not nearly as extensive a run as I kind of thought we would have to end up making. Although, we're not at the end of it yet. To be fair, but I'm pretty sure we just slide down here, and then it's on to the elevator. Yep, sure seems that way. Okay, there's a bit more running involved. So it is pretty much the journey I anticipated. But it's not littered with enemies. I think, yeah, we're just right back onto the elevator. And if we die again, this time, we will go ahead and we'll use the WB drive, the Warner Brothers drive. But we're ready this time. Can we, like, start shooting it right now? That was the wrong thing to shoot with, I acknowledge. There we go. We're about to run out of ammo here. So we're gonna switch over to these. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and just do this. And then this. Folks, aren't we just so smart and clever with what we've just done? Have we used all of our ammo? Yes. Where did this guy come from? I don't even understand how he got down here. Why is he down here? What happened here that... I mean, I don't understand how this occurred. How did one slip past me? We killed it before we even got here. Hello? Is the game now
Try using the
confused?
lift again.
Oh, okay, Adam, we'll try using the lift again. I think the game got confused. I didn't see one ever escape that guy, so unless that one just fell down from the heavens, maybe one didn't slip behind us last time. Maybe one did just drop down out of nowhere. Oh, this is a proper supply camp, which means that Crazy Mary is back on the other side of something. That door with Tacky as we speak.
That's a little too quiet.
I'm with you. And the silence is deafening. How far into this facility are we? How many of these... Okay. For some reason I thought we'd come across more fast travel points. But then again, I guess we got one for every sort of major area. We do have an upgrade, I think, for the drone, possibly, and maybe a new nanosuit. Ooh, a gear socket! Yes! Let's do that so we can have an additional item equipped. We do have the Daily Force outfit, as well as the Daily Mascot. Some of these are so cute. Not that one. Well, I mean, in its own kind of way. But, like, these are cute outfits. We're gonna switch to this one because I don't even think this will necessarily require that we change out our hair or anything. We're gonna go ahead and craft that. Daily Force. And equip it. Look at that. That's adorable. Okay. So we've currently got this exospine. And we even talked about how we would enhance it if we had the opportunity, and we currently do. So that gives us attack power of beta skills increases by 12%. And then we're going to enhance it again, and that'll give us successful beta skill hits have a chance to place you in a trance. I don't know what that trance does other than, you know, allow you to have basically unlimited use of beta abilities is what I assume that means. To be clear, what did it actually say? Beta energy in trance mode, it will not consume beta energy. So does that mean you have to have, say, 2 beta energy to use a skill and it just doesn't consume it? Or does it just make the moves free? Because that's an important distinction that we need to know. Explosive shell magazines or slug magazine expansion 2. So up to 50 slugs can be loaded, or they explode. That one. That's the one. Okay, let's have a look at this outfit. Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine with the hair we've got. And even the earring is okay because it matches the buttons. I love the long, long thigh-high socks. Ladies! If you're ever looking for like stylish fashion tips, thigh highs, okay? Way to go. That you cannot go wrong. This is a cute outfit, though. This is absolutely a cute outfit. Okay, what have we got in terms of upgrades here? We got 2 SP. So if we wanted to... So Overdrive is an ability that we haven't used really yet. Gains higher melee attack power while in Overdrive. Gains faster attack speed while in Overdrive. Faster power for now. We're going to try to use Overdrive more often. I got to remember that it exists. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we got to do there. We are going to have a little rest, even though I think we're doing just fine. We didn't really lose any health.
So, about that noise we heard on the Airborne Squad channel.
Yeah, no, that's Tacky.
Yeah?
She's being tortured by...
I analysed the pattern, and the noise translates to... kill me.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out more once we get to the source of the contamination. I wonder what it means.
Do you think that we're going to be forced to kill Tacky? Or is there a potential that we'll be able to save her? Will it give us the choice? I love a good choice in a game, but I also don't need it. You know, if there's like a set story they're trying to tell here and it's really good, and they can tell that story without taking away like player agency and choice, and it's rewarding, then I don't mind. Over there what, Adam? Oh, that thing? Yeah, no, I do see it. I don't know why the game's acting like I don't. It's sitting in a chair. It's drumming its hands. We don't see Naytiba do that. Is this Crazy Mary's ex-boyfriend? It's Wicked Roger. Oh, ooh. Okay. This fella big. This is a big fella. Okay, we need to actually dodge him. I'm the Juggernaut! Yeah, I don't care. Guess what? I'm I'm freaking gosh darn little Korean gal. Eve is based on like a Korean supermodel. I'm not I feel like this needs to be stated. Like, I don't know why I felt the need to clarify that. Explosive shells, that's right. As if there's any potential for confusion. But in fact, the model for Eve is a little is little little, you know, relative to little to me. You know, I mean, parts of. I mean, you know what? We're getting too into the weeds on this here. Come on, then. There we go. So how long does this stay active? This overdrive? No! Wait, I dodged! I know I didn't go the right direction to do the attack, but I definitely dodged. Okay. Is overdrive done? I think overdrive is done. I guess it doesn't stay active very long. We need to dodge? Because he's doing something big. Oh, he just caught the place on fire. Buddy. That's an interesting ability that you have. To create flames at a distance. I think what happened was he kicked up like sparks, possibly. I don't know what's burning though. This is a metal building, so I don't know what could possibly be on fire. It's like in the Acolyte when they burn a fully stone temple. You know what? Don't ask questions. Just consume product. You know what? I see tires. Tires are very flammable. I can speak with some level of authority on that. Not that I've ever burned a tire. But I'm familiar with what happens when they start burning. Okay, trust me, you don't want to see that. The way I'm saying this sounds so sketchy, I promise you, I had nothing to do with the fires burning. Okay, so overdrive, there's actually like a little chart at the bottom of the screen that shows very plainly how much time is left on it. And I have wasted it so far. I think that I probably need to focus on doing other big attacks then. Like this one. Oh, that's also like a great way to get out of the way of an attack that you might not be able to dodge or block. Just jump in the air and unleash a big attack, but you gotta make sure that you've got the correct amount of energy. Also, we're not doing too well. But it's okay. It's not like we're about to die or anything. So that's what that does. Why fire though? Like what's up? What about a Juggernaut makes you think flames? Why was that the decision that was made? He's going down like a chump so far. I don't want to, you know what, say that, and then right here, so close to the end of the fight, like somehow lose. I'm hitting triangle. Do I need to hold it down, or do I need to hit it? Oh, we're doing something cool here. Yes! Legendary. 10 out of 10. Beautiful and epic. Gosh. I hope that we all have a moment at some point in our lives where we can feel like an over-the-top Korean supermodel. Just kicking butt and taking names.
You okay?
Yes, let's continue.
Yeah, I think we're fine. Do you know who I imagine probably always feels like a Korean supermodel kicking butt and taking names? Today's executive producer, Lucky Lou Dog. Thank you so much for your support, and in fact, I want to go ahead and give a big shout out to all of the Korean supermodels on our Patreon. Patreon.howdyfolks.net if you would like to join them, link in the description. You know what? There's a Discord server where, spoilers, I don't think there is even one Korean supermodel. Sadly, yet. Could be you, though. Could be you. I like our Lightup shoes. As a kid, I remember getting a pair of Lightup shoes, and I remember my mom telling me not to get them dirty or to go out in the water with them. And then we went to my friend Nathan's house, who I just saw, actually, over the American holiday Independence Day. Maybe you've heard of it. It's the entire month of July, basically. I haven't seen him in ages. It was great to see him, but I remember I was like 6 or 7 years old. I went over to his house, and Mom was like, don't get your new shoes dirty. And for some reason, I was trying not to, but we really wanted to go play in a river that had formed in a ditch. I ruined them. And my mom took no mercy on me. She was like, well, Reese, you know, they're electronic and you got them wet. What did you expect? And I was like, I don't know, but I feel like this is a very learnable moment for me. You know, maybe Mom tells me things for a reason. To be fair, Mom should have explained that, you know, getting electric shoes wet will probably ruin them. She didn't need to. I should have just obeyed her. Like, obviously the fault is on me. But to some extent, like, your role as a parent is to instruct your children. You can't just arbitrarily make rules without reason, because then they'll never understood why the rules exist, and when they move out of your house and are living on their own, they'll break all the rules just to break them, because now they're free and independent, and they'll just make stupid decisions, because you taught them what to think, but you never taught them how. Okay, listen, this is some parenting advice from a guy who's not a parent. But, you know what, I've got some nieces, I've got some nephews, you know, I've helped to raise a kid here or there. And let me tell you, this is absolutely crucial and something that... Oh, I'm sorry, the can's just popped up on the side of the screen. Is this the game's way of telling me there's a can nearby? Have I missed a can somewhere? It went away. Like, there's not a can nearby. So what was that all about? Maybe I just picked up something else? We have a can detector. I have no idea how it works, though, because it's yet to ever be useful even once. Parenting advice. Your role is to teach your children. So teach them. Instruct them. You know, if they ask, can I do this? Don't just say no. Explain why. And sometimes you don't have to have a good reason. Sometimes, because you are the parent, you are in charge, your reason can be nothing more than, I just don't want you to. And you know what? The kid can say that's unfair, that's unreasonable. They might have a point. But at the end of the day, you're the parent. You have that right to say, no, I don't want you to go over Billy's because I just don't want you to go over Billy's today. But explain that to them. You know, I think one of the worst, dumbest, and most inept things a parent can say is because I said so. Your job is to instruct your children and teach them how to think, and that is such a lazy cop-out. Like, why? Because I said so. Okay, explain your logic. Explain your reason. I don't have to. No, you do. That is your role as a parent. Your role as a parent is to not just tell them yes or no, but help them understand reasoning so that they can make their own smart decisions in the future. So, because I said so, did we get any kind of notification that this can was nearby? Maybe if I'd scanned, it would have done something. Because I said so is not good. It doesn't instruct them in any useful way. It's lazy parenting. It's inept parenting. Because I don't want you to, at least that tells them that, you know, it's a personal thing. I just don't want you to. It doesn't really instruct them in any kind of logic or reason, but it's not vague and useless and lazy either. So it's not ideal. But in any other case, I'll tell you what else gets me, and you get this not just from parents, but from, like, people in, like bosses and things, like, don't question me. When you ask a question about why you're being told to do something, don't do that. That's lazy as well, and it makes it sound like you don't really have a reason for the instructions you're given. Obviously, there is if someone has an attitude, that's one thing. But if you tell someone to do that and they say, can I ask why? I mean, what does it even mean? Were you questioning me? No one's questioning your authority. Okay, that would be, why do I have to? No one asked that. Stop being stupid. Okay, think about the question that is being presented to you. Did they say, are you the boss? No, they didn't. They're obviously not questioning your authority, you stupid idiot. They want to know the rationale. Oh, I don't have to tell them. You do, though. You do. You have that responsibility to explain the rationale. Because then in the future, see, stupid, lazy bosses, and parents for that matter, create their own future problems. When someone says why, it's your job to explain why, so that then in the future, they'll know to do that on their own. If you just tell them, go do this, and they have no idea why they're doing it, and when they ask why, your stupid response is, are you questioning me? That is so insecure on your part. If you have to stand up and be like, authority, then you have none. Okay? You have no authority if you have to state it. Okay, you're pathetic, you're lazy, you're inept, you're bad at your job, you shouldn't have it. If you explain why when they ask why, they will understand why they're doing the thing that you've told them to do. And in the future, when the situation comes up again, they're not going to have to come to you, and you're not going to have to go to them. They'll know. They'll just do it. Because you've instilled a bit of knowledge and wisdom into them. And when a situation arises and they see that thing happening, they'll go, oh, my boss or my parent explained this to me. I know what to do in this situation, and they'll do it. It's remarkable, isn't it? Okay, when people ask, why am I doing this thing? They're not questioning your authority. You think that because you're insecure in your position. There are a lot of insecure parents who know deep down they're not qualified to raise a child. There are a lot of insecure bosses who know they're not qualified to be a boss. And you see that come out when they respond to the question of why with, are you questioning my authority? Someone should, because you clearly shouldn't have any. You're inept and you're stupid. And you're lazy. But a good boss will explain, well, this is why. A good parent will explain, This is why. And a receptive child or employee will say, oh, okay. And you won't have to have that conversation again. It's that easy. Life is actually easy when you're not a lazy dumbass. Okay, it's actually really easy when you're not insecure and constantly looking over your shoulder to make sure people aren't questioning your authority. Life's a lot easier when you have a modicum of intelligence and do your job in a way that does not betray your own ineptness. Stop being inept. Just do the basic. Okay, this is a message to everyone out there in management, in middle management, upper management. If you're the owner of a company, if you've just been brought in to run a shift and you just have people asking, why would I do that? Just tell them. And if they continue to be, if they have an attitude about it afterward, by all means, lay down the law, discipline, explain to them that you're the authority. But stop interpreting the question of why would I do X as you can't tell me what to do, because no one said that. You think that because you're insecure and stupid, okay? You're not in the military. This isn't like I give you an order and you follow it, otherwise we all die. This is, we retail, right? And you see a customer pull up and you recognize that that's a high value customer and you say, hey, go get the door for him. Why? I'm the boss! No, that's a high value customer. We want to make sure we take care of him. And they'll look and they'll say, oh, okay. And they'll remember that in the future. It's not difficult. Just stop being stupid. It's not difficult. Just stop being stupid. Stop being lazy. Do your job. Instruct others and they'll do their job. Same thing with kids. Hey, your grandma pulled in. Go get the door for her. Why? Mom, I'm your parent. I told you to. No. You failed. You failed at being a parent. You failed that child. That's your grandmother. She's getting older. Going to help her is the right and respectful thing to do. Do you see how beautiful it is when you just use your brain? Like you got it? It's advice for everyone. I'm clipping this. I'm clipping this as its own video because there's too many stupid people in the world who don't get this. And I understand there are situations where the question is spoken with more attitude, where the question is, you're not the boss of me, but phrased in the form of a question. But those are far more rare than you think they are. And if you think they're more common than I am portraying them, that's because, again, you're insecure and probably shouldn't be in the position you're in. So reflect on that, and if it's too complicated for you to comprehend, maybe you need to step down from management, take the position of like a regular employee and have someone else dictate to you, because that's all you're good for. Your brain doesn't stretch far enough to reach that next level. I don't know how you got there. Maybe your boss is also inept. Maybe you should both step down.